Good morning. The roof made it through the night. So what we're doing now, I've just run a line. See, I've just put these two battens on here, and more to the point Tom did. I've plumbed up from that point there up to there, and for the sake of this, it's just going to get lined through on this side. You can see I've done the same there, plumbed across. Well, plumb, you know what I mean. Got the string in line, down and up. Thing to remember here is you don't just put one lat on, you need to put one on each side. Okay, so that there now is exactly to that pitch, and that lat is exactly to that pitch. As we build, they'll get screwed on. That'll lap over the block like that. So it's got to be a full block. So what we'll do, we'll cut a section out of a block for it to slot in. That's what I mean by full block. I don't mean you make it up with bits of block. Okay, so we'll cut that out. That'll sit in there. That'll get screwed down to there. That's hooked behind the brick. Same here. This diagonal one will do exactly the same, and it'll be cut into the block there. And there's one there, and there's one there. I think is it 4? Oh, and one there, 5. There we go. So that's that. So we're just bumping out now, because yesterday obviously we was just doing this and it got absolutely peeing wet. So I was going to get some blocks out. There's obviously not a lot of space on here for me, but we'll do what we can do. Isn't that right, Tom? Drier day, better day. Literally was both wet through to our skin yesterday. But there we go. Thanks to our kid for coming along again as well. He wanted to come along and see how it's done, as I said. But it was a massive help in the end because yeah, we learned how to get wet professionally. So,
Olympic standard.
Yeah. Yeah, if we could get an Olympic gold in getting wet, I think we'd have pissed it. Literally. Right, I'm going because that's going to tire Tom out lifting them up there. Because I haven't got the scaffolding to the end of there, because I'm only going to be putting a block on or two. I'll just use a ladder just to put the end piece on there. But I'll mark out where that first one goes, get it cut, and then jobs are good. That's that. I'm going to set the camera up somewhere. I'm never very good at finding a position, but I'll see what I can do. We'll go from there. So there we go, we can see, I've just dropped the line here, but you can see there's that on a full block, and then the offcut we just filled in. Then obviously the bond will carry it. Same on that one there, and that one there. Remember, this is up in the roof space, so the roof's taking its own weight, there's no ridge on it, there's no nothing. So yeah, job was a good one. So I'm not going to film loads of this because you know what it is. Tom's just created a, I don't know what it's called, but it's just to carry his fascia across to the end of the gable there. Yeah, so I'm just going to continue filling this in, and then it'll be the brickwork. Right, that's where I'm at. So you can see I'm cutting them to the joist. You can see the hangers, not the hangers, bracing straps in the wall there, all there. So I don't know if you can tell the difference between me doing this blockwork and Tom doing his blockwork. Hopefully you can. Yes, a few more to put on there, and then we'll, like I say, it's in the roof space, so you're not going to see it. So there's our ties. Right, lunchtime. Alright, the pike's up now for the breeze block work. So you can see how all these go onto a full block, and even this one where we've cut it out here, we've pulled it this way, so it goes behind that block, the fullest part. Same down there, same down there. None of these come above the height of the rafter. So now I've just adjusted my line, so you can see it there on the profile from the corner of the brickwork, up and then back down that way. Yeah, not too bad at all. Actually, I need to adjust that side. That's a brick lower, just realised. Right, sort that. There we go. What's that look like? Dig it up, it'll do. Look alright from my house. I just got to give it a brush over, get rid of some of them rags. Now we've got the full apex built there, straps in. Yeah, can you see the difference in colour? Them bricks, they're supposed to be the same LBC greys, but they've got more black in them than the ones below. So what can you do? Anyway, that's where we're at. Right, let's give it a brush down. This is what it looks like from inside now. So Tom jointed that up. Well, it don't have to be pretty. I don't know what this is with jointing, but it's bullshit. But yeah, that's that there. All braced, lovely. Coming together. Cheers, mate. Anything you want to add?
Hey?
Anything you want to add for your loyal subjects?
Yeah.
Have you got any?
Do something else, it's easier.
Have you got any wisecracks?
Wisecracks. Oh, too happy.
Yeah.
Too happy.
Yeah. Right.
I've got to go back to supplies yet.
Some what?
Supplies, I've got to go. Supplies.
All right.
Yeah.
Supplies!
Supplies.
Morning, jobbers. Back on the job. So building inspector came Friday. Yeah, so he's passed all the roof. So he's happy for us to go on now. Unusually, what he said was he wants to come back pre-skim. So once we've got all the boards on and everything, he wants to see it before we skim it, which that's an odd one for us. But anyway, so what's happened over the weekend? Let's show you. So we've took delivery of the tiles, double Romans to match the ones on the existing properties all the way around here. We've got our rock lats. Yeah, oh, we've got the ridge tiles, and we should have the dry ridge system somewhere. I think probably Tom's got it in his van, to be fair. So what we've got to do, right, I'm just going to finish off putting a few pieces in up the gable, not too many. Then I'm going to score out for the flashing. While I'm doing that, what Tom's going to do is going to fit the facial soffit on the rear end, so then we've got the right spacing for how far the tiles want to come, etc, etc. And then he's going to come onto the front and we'll go from there. We'll go through spacing the gauge of the tiles. There is a formula to do it. So, oh yeah, morning. Sorry, I was just talking to the neighbour then. But yeah, so that's all passed. We'll go through getting the roof built. I'll catch you in a bit. Weapons of choice today. nails for the nail gun, shorter ones, longer ones, staples, I don't need them but there were staples with it, and my stapler for stapling the roof felt on. Yeah, Tom's arrived, and like I said, in the van he's got the drive edge kit. Now you can get left and right handed, but these are universal, so basically coming down this way it's like that, and that way, easy peasy. And what you do, you fix them to them points onto your rock clat.
Tell you the easiest way to do it.
And then
that's right-handed. And that's left-handed.
yeah, it's magic.
Genius.
And then they just overlap each other.
Yeah, you just put a nail in there or a screw.
Yeah, whatever the rock clat is, yeah.
Well, yeah, you've got
Usually
a
a
big
screw,
option,
innit?
haven't you?
Yeah,
Got plenty of options, so you're bound to find it in there somewhere.
yeah.
Hopefully.
And they all just overlap each other like that type of thing. But they all obviously the slot on, so there we go. Right, getting all the gear out. Someone's got his nail gun out. Radio. Biggest insult ever. You know, if you start singing and someone says, "Oh, we ain't got the radio." Yeah, that's then. As you can see, so Tom's got the fascia on there now, and he's got his soffit underneath. There, look. He's also fitted the guttering. Let me just stand back here a bit. So he's got the guttering on there now. So next thing we'll get the felt supports on. We know they're going to go in there. All the cuts have been done up the pike. And you've seen the drive edges we've got anyway, which go over the edge. And there's the felt supports. Bloody hell. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, next I'm going to be just grinding out for where the flashing's going to go anyway. Right, catch you in a bit, T-Break. Right, getting the felt on now, or the undersarking, whatever you want to call it. So that flies past there by 100mm, and then that'll stand up here by 100mm. That's just what we like to do. So just put a few staples in. You should have a slight sag, so if any water does get through, then it'll collect and run down the centre. Right. Okay, let's get some more on. Right, the sarking's on. You can see the overlap we've got there, each of the bands. And there. Obviously that's the end where the flash is going to go, so that'll all lift up anyway. Tom's got that fascia on there now. We've got the felt on. You can see it from there. I say it doesn't want to be tight, remember. Yeah, that's cool. I think Tom's just working out the gauge now to for the batten spacings. Then we're going to get the battens on. Right, so Tom's just sat them there just for shits and giggles, and just making sure all white's out there. They're not really going on like that. But you can see he hasn't knocked the nails all the way in until we, well, I think we are definite now, but he just wanted to get these on to hold the felt down. Yeah.
Just to make sure, and then it's alright, so
Yeah.
bang them in now.
Bang him in, he said. At least it didn't rain. At least it didn't rain.
No.
And the
Weather.
building can start to dry out a bit now.
Yeah. Am I going to get down? You pass it down.
Yeah, I'll pass it down. Right, we can see there, look. So we've got it spaced out there. Then there's the next full towel that goes on there. It just has that lip cut off the end. Then it'll take the drive edge. So they'll go on there. That piece has just been cut all the way up there. And we'll get some nailed on as well. So we generally nail the third course on, because then if there's any servicing to do here, you can push back the first two and get into it. You push these down, any further service, nail these down, any further servicing, you're buggered. Alright, awarded the rain again. Okay, now at least we've got a chance to stay a bit drier today. Look at it. Oh dear. What we're going to do now is just cut that lip off there, and then for the rear side of the roof where I'm working on, that'll be the right width to meet the gable, just to get the drive edge on. So I'm going to get a dozen of these cut, and then you'll see me get them in place. Right, we've got the first drive edge on. I had to cut this,
First one, yeah.
so it fits in there. And if we look round here, hang on, I need to...
it needs to be clipped in. So we can clip
and
it.
then if we look here, I've got a nail in that goes in the rock lat.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll probably put something else in there just to hold that at this end.
So you don't get round there and get a ladder then?
Yeah, I might just overhand it actually.
What does the neighbours, are they bothered about you? Are you alright?
Nah, they're good. We've had scaffolding up and all sorts in there.
Are they? Oh,
Yeah.
Good lad.
Right, so we'll get the rest of these drive edges on.
They get them a wine and the cake.
Right, so we've got these braces in for the ridge, because we're using a dry ridge system, so basically they go under your rock lat. The next rock lat, as Tom comes up there, we'll put them there. And what then you do, you sit another rock lat in here, wrap these around, tack them in place, and then when you put your dry ridge on, you can screw through into the timber. Alright, so I'll have to check, I don't know how high it has to be yet, but when the tiles are in place and we sit the ridge in place, we'll have a better idea of where it needs to be. So I'm just going to get that prepped and I'll be back with you in a tick. Right, so we've got a rock lat up on its edge, and then the lugs have wrapped round, and I've just put it in with a couple of nails, and that'll hold that. Then the ridge tile gets clamped to that, which I'll show you next once I've got all this on. Right, as you can see, I'm just waiting for our young man to bring me an extra tile, so that's up there, but you can see now they all butt up to, well, they're not quite butt up, you can see you got a bit of a space there. The same will do there for what Tom's doing. He's going to come all the way up here, he'll put his last batten over the ridge braces. Once the tiles are on, then we could put the sticky membrane over the top, then we'll clamp the ridge tiles in place with the clamping system, which is in here. So these go under the lip of the ridge tiles and get screwed through at the top with the screw clamps which we've got in there. Right, brilliant. It'd be brilliant.
Yeah.
Right, so what I've done actually, if you look under here, I've put another timber on top now, put some big F-off screws in. So this stuff now, it gets the sticky stuff taken off the back and just glued in between each of the ridges. You can see this has got a red band down the centre, which is where your ridge is. So once all this is stuck on, then we'll use the fixing system to hold it in place.
Thank you, David Attenborough.
No worries, Mr. Bean.
You'll be a bit nugget, a big nugget.
Right, I'll crack on with this side. So what we're doing is putting them on first. We're not screwing them down, then we can make sure we've got them all nice and straight before we screw them down, and then that just slots in to there, that goes into there. Then we get another bracket
Just inside the rock lat.
get it round about even, a couple of black clips. There you go, missed it.
Go tight there.
I'll put the piece in there.
Piece in there.
So we need another one of them black things.
Here we go.
I'll get one. So explain why we're putting the piece in the middle top.
Because you don't want to put a little piece that's got no weight at the end, and the flash will stick that down.
Yep.
It'll hold it down. So put a piece in the middle, you won't notice it then.
Yeah.
It's just inside, stood up. Rock lat or anything will do. Get it like that, and it's, you know, it's straight then. That one's tight up to there. You get that one like that. That's it. That's firm. Ryan, back garden.
There's Bill and Ben, flower pot men.
You know what he's tidying up though? You said tidy it up. Yeah, all the wood can go in. Well, can go to a side. All the kitchen can get moved. Oh, bastards. Go on, you bastard. Get it clipped. There, that's it.
Get it on there. I'll sop it as well on there. Anything what's decent. What are you doing with our fence panels, Tom?
Hang on.
Right, so the drive edges are run along there. Here we go, all the way around.
Let that clip come off.
No gaps. No gaps. Yeah.
Just whittle this end so it makes a walking stick for me.
Yeah, I'll do that for you, John Boy. Foreman, Teco X. Yeah, sound.
That's
yeah.
what they do, don't they?
Yeah, point at it. Nah, looks alright that. Finish it off nicely. Right, let's get the other side done.
They'll do, don't they?
Alright, so Tom's just putting the alto lid on. So he's packing it into the joints, what we cut out earlier. And then he's using the lead mate sealant to go on there. You can see at the side here, I've just patched up all those pavers what I dropped, so I just left some sand over it just to keep brushing into it. There's the drive edges all the way along there. We've had a bit of a clear out, we've just got the rig down here. So there's just two fall plates put on there, a lot of stuff's gone out of here. I've been in there, I've cut the plasterboard off on the other side. You can see where that is. I've got that cut out so that tube can be extended and go up there. So it's not coming into here. What else we got? I think that's about it. So I was just having a lie down. And then we're done. Right, outro. So we've got the scaffolding down, we've got the roof on, we've got it sealed, we've got it watertight. We've got to wait for the doors now. So we're going to let the place dry out a bit so it can obviously get rid of any moisture what's in the blockwork and everything. Also want to yeah, just let it aerate, let the floor dry out now. There's a lot of water in there. And that is that. So still waiting for the French doors to come. So that's going to be it on this job for a while. So if you like what you're seeing, give us a like, leave a comment, and if you could do us a favour, I mean this from the bottom of my heart, if you could subscribe. Alright, I want to try and get to 1,000 before Christmas, which doesn't sound like much, but to me it's a massive goal. I don't like begging, I don't like pleading, but you know, I want to get there anyway. So I need to do a video as well on our land, because we've just put our second pre-planning in. It's a pain in the ass, but we'll talk about that sometime later. Right, see you all, bye bye.